Israeli forces have killed 11 members of a Palestinian family in Gaza, marking the deadliest single violation of the fragile 8-day ceasefire with Hamas. Among the victims were 7 children and 3 women, targeted while attempting to inspect their home in the Zaytown neighborhood of Gaza City. According to Gaza's civil defense, the Israeli military fired a tank shell at a civilian vehicle carrying the Abu Shaban family. Spokesperson Mahmoud Basel condemned the attack, stating, "They could have been warned or dealt with differently. The occupation is still thirsty for blood." Civil defense teams have recovered 9 bodies, but 2 children remain missing. Their remains scattered due to the intensity of the bombardment. The teams are working in coordination with the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, to recover victims. Israeli restrictions on aid flow continue, including keeping the Rafah crossing with Egypt closed, preventing food, medical supplies, and water from reaching famine-stricken areas. The United Nations warns that nearly half the population of Gaza has access to less than 6 liters of water per day, far below emergency standards. The World Food Programme reports that only 560 tons of food are entering Gaza daily, insufficient to address widespread malnutrition. While Hamas remains committed to the ceasefire, including efforts to return the remains of Israeli captives, Israel has continued military operations in Gaza. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz says, "Yellow lines will soon be marked for clarity, but Israeli forces still control 53% of Gaza." Hamas has handed over 10 bodies of Israeli captives since the ceasefire began. Israel has returned 135 Palestinian bodies, some showing signs of torture, including bound hands and feet, rope marks, and close-range gunfire wounds.
The Red Cross has brought bodies, 90 bodies, and we have come to see if he, referring to her husband, is with them or not. The appearance of the martyrs, we do not know who they are, because they are disfigured and the Jews, Israelis, have tortured them. We don't know anything about them. Their appearance, we don't know where my husband is. It is not known.
Heavy excavation machinery needed to recover bodies trapped under rubble is still blocked by Israel, hindering humanitarian efforts. As the fragile ceasefire faces its deadliest challenge yet, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza worsens. Aid bottlenecks, ongoing military presence, and delays in recovering captives' bodies have left residents in an increasingly desperate situation. The attack underscores the fragility of the ceasefire and highlights the urgent need for international pressure to ensure both humanitarian aid access and the protection of civilians in Gaza.